Leo, so this message is for you. It's not going to be long. It's just to give you guidance on whatever is going on in your energy at this time right now. Take it as it resonates. The energy can be flipped. Cross watchers are also welcome. If this is your north node, your rising, your sun sign, or your moon sign, right? It can resonate with you as well. What do we have for Leo, Holy Spirit, angel guides? What do we have for Leo? One more. Oh, two more. We have your dreams need a practical plan. So a lot of you guys need to kind of reevaluate your goal, where you're trying to go, what you're trying to pursue. And then maybe some of you guys already know the direction that you want to go, right? But we have your commitment is being tested. So you're going through a period, a cycle right now where you're going to be tested by the universe. You're also learning lessons because it's going to push you harder to go harder. It's going to see if it's something that you actually truly really want, right? Because then you're going to have to use your willpower and your strength to bring it into existence. But right now you really do need to just kind of sit back and come up with a plan that's going to actually work. Meaning like there's a step-by-step solution to it, and then you follow that step by step. We have don't let pride get in your way. So don't let your ego get in the way of the direction, the dream that you're trying to achieve, right? And that pride can be like sometimes maybe you're scared to put yourself out there because you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be laughed at, you don't want to be judged, or you don't want to admit that you failed at something, like you're afraid to fail. But failures aren't really failures. They're there to help us learn, right? All right, tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit, angel guys. What is Leo being tested in? We have Eight of Wands. It's this new direction that you want to go to. Now, some of you guys might want to reach out and communicate something that you haven't fully walked away from or left behind. What else? What is this? Ace of Coins. Is this a financial opportunity, a new start? Well, I won't say you guys. I will read the energy as it comes out, and then you can apply it to you, or it could be the other person that's in your energy. But someone wants to communicate that haven't fully let something go, right? And they're wanting to fix this connection. They're wanting to start over, balance things out. But patience would be required in this situation. Like things wouldn't just work out if somebody reached out. It could have been a while, because I do feel like somebody had a lot of pride about the situation. So that pride got in the way, and that pride I feel like it's some things that was left unsaid that needed to be said, but truth was spoken. And I feel like when someone spoke a truth, someone else's feelings got hurt. These two could have been in a relationship, or it's about a relationship. But I feel like somebody hasn't let go, right? The way I'm seeing it is like someone hasn't let go of you, Leo. It feels like you told somebody something, some sort of truth that they needed to work on, they needed to heal. But I feel like this person didn't receive it well. Their pride got in the way. Instead of them working on it, they walked away. But now they want to come back and they want to work on things, because they realize that they still want this, right? I do feel like now this person is sitting by themselves. It feels like they wanted to be single in the past. They wanted to be single so that they can explore their other options. They wanted to self-indulge. Okay, so I do feel like you hurt someone's feelings because you needed them to grow up. You needed them to show up for this connection. They didn't want to show up. Instead, they wanted to be single. I do think you guys were together. So this feels like an ex. You guys were together, but they wanted to be single and be with third parties. And they kept that hidden. So that could have been the intention behind why they broke up with you, was because they really wanted to be single. They didn't want to commit. But they knew that you were the person that they would want to settle down with in the future, right? Like, they're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like now that they've soul searched, they've sat down with themselves for a little bit. They no longer want this life. They're realizing some things. But why are they just now? Oh, they're looking at the fact that you had a whole transformation. Okay. So they're seeing you as a Queen of Pentacles. You're very abundant. You are financially good. Or you seem to be like it. And you moved on and you had this new beginning. So they don't even see you as being the same person anymore. But they feel like things are really over. There's no coming back from what they did in the past. Because they've been gone for so long from this connection. But they do still desire this connection. Why did this person leave? We know that they wanted to explore third parties, but what was the real reason behind that? King of Cups sideways. Six of Coins. Ooh, my nose is itching. So somebody being nosy. They could be spying, watching, maybe even through tarot. But this person wasn't all in. But they knew that this was a Two of Cups relationship. Why weren't they all in? Why were they not sure? And they wanted to move slow. They were not as confident, right? Like, they weren't confident enough to be a partner in this relationship. I feel like they felt like they would have cheated. Maybe they did cheat as well. But in this storyline, I don't feel like they cheated. I feel like they broke up so that they could be with other people, because they would have ended up cheating, right? They felt like they weren't strong enough. They couldn't fight their temptation. They were weak. This person was easily tempted. They wanted variety. They wanted the option to have their cake and eat it too. Like, they wanted to have so much. And they felt like over time, when they would heal from this temptation, then they could come back to this connection. So I feel like they kind of lied. It feels like they lost this connection because they were in a relationship with you, and then they tried to stay faithful, but they were on the brink of cheating. And before they cheated, they were like, let me break up. Let me break up with Leo so that I don't cheat on them. But I'm going to keep this a secret that's why. But I'm going to come back later on when I've healed and I'm no longer easily tempted. And then we can be together. Why were they so easily tempted? Like, it seemed like they had a sex addiction. Seven of Swords, that's them being a liar. Four of Cups. They lied about why they broke up. What else? Why were they so easily tempted though? Okay, because they didn't feel good enough. This person needed constant validation. And because you were strong, I feel like you didn't really... You spoke the truth to them. You told them that they needed to heal. You told them that they need to grow up. They can't be a partner with you if they have all these addictions, and you get me? It's like you weren't okay with their lifestyle. You didn't agree with it. And it's like, instead of this person just changing and having a full-blown tower moment, they didn't. They chose to pull their love away. But you did speak truth to them. I feel like now they want to change if they have the opportunity to. Has this person changed? They're on the brink of change, but they haven't really changed. They're in the in-between. Knight of Cups in the reverse. What has changed is the fact that they have been awakening, so they're not really out here sleeping around or giving their energy to people. I feel like they're more stuck thinking about this connection these days. Right? It's like they're stressed about it. And now we have a King of Swords coming out. 7 of Cups. Page of Swords. They wish they made better decisions, choices. They wish that they really thought things through before walking away from this connection. But the other thing is that this person has been watching. So they've been spying. If you've met somebody new, a King of Wands or King of Swords, they've been trying to figure out who that person is, or they've been looking for that person. They feel like you have someone else. And they feel blocked. Now they're hurt. It's like, it's hurtful seeing you with somebody else or knowing that you will be with somebody else. They feel like you're going to be invested with somebody that have more than them to offer. That you fully moved on. So someone's hurting over you. I feel like this person wants to come towards you. But they still have their pride and ego. They would have to put their pride and ego aside. Let me see what the advice is for you guys in this situation. Holy Spirit Angel, guys, what's the advice for Leo in this situation? What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice for Leo? 10 of Swords. Remember the betrayal. Don't forget about the betrayal. Make a logical decision. Even if you still have passion for this person, make a logical decision about, I would say, if you would want to reconcile with this person or not. Reconcile with this person or not. Because there was a lot of love here at one point. But this person was very toxic and manipulative. And they're in a place where they're still burdened by a lot of things. So you have to consider if you would really want to take that on. Because you might lose a lot behind them. They were supposed to grow with you. They didn't choose to grow with you. They chose temptation over you. You went on and become successful. And then they also had other lovers. So even after breaking up with you, they got into other relationships. So you have to really consider if this is something that you would want to fight for and deal with again. And I do feel like there's a Queen of Swords in the mix. Someone that they're fighting with. And this person could be pregnant for them or have a family with them. You just have to really think about it. Like, is love really enough for you to come back to this? Yeah, and I feel like they're going to try to hide the fact that they have somebody else out. Like, they have a child out here with somebody. So, it's like, maybe when you were with this person, they already had a child. And then, since you guys have broken up, they had another child. Something like that. You get me? But they do have a secret child somewhere. But that's what I have for you guys. If it resonated with you guys, give me a big fat thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.